the cover. This bag is working. The jobs ain't working. Yeah, I'm eating on purpose. Yeah, I make him weigh like a souffle. Eat the taco on a Tuesday. That nigga learning me today. Yeah, quarantine got me a booty. Like he in Subway, he eat fresh. Yeah, you know this pussy blast now. He sleeping, might beat me big. So they never be wanna leave. All in his mouth like some loose teeth. I tell him like, he's your fresh off the plane. Hop up in the Range, grab everything. Now we ain't not the same. I'm in different lanes, bringing major pain. Bitch, what? Bitch, who? Bitch, what? Bitch, who? Southside, Northside, Eastside, Southside, Northside. Sent him a video of my titties and me playing with my pussy, but no face, no case. Put it on his face, don't they just taste? Put it on his play like in my purse. I carry some mace, some knife, and a nine. You ain't talking money to get off my line. You ain't trying to eat it, don't waste my time.
Yo, what up, people? It's the Pride of the East Side, DJ MH Tutter.
Oh, that's me, y'all. I'm Radio Raheem of the Uppity Project Chick.
Hey, yo, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy, Wow, Smash Can. You most definitely in the building, man. Neighborhoods, what's cracking?
This is Bar for Bar, where we talk about hip-hop, culture, and more. How y'all been?
Man.
I've been hip-hopping. I've been on some culture. I've been some more shit. You know?
Shit, okay. I'm chilling like a villain, stick not illin', trying not to catch this motherfucking COVID.
Feeling bars.
Bars. Speaking of bars,
wait, hold on. With that, what the fuck was this? Y'all saw that? Was this? Y'all did that together? We're supposed to say cheers or some shit.
You seen the bars I just put out, and you gonna sit there and act like motherfucking goddamn it shit.
Speaking of the bar, shout out our sponsor, Supreme Creators Maintenance and Remodeling, man. Make sure y'all get in tune with them. Like, I mean, this official tissue, bro. I like this work here. Hey, hit them up. Check out their pages on Facebook and Instagram at Supreme Creators Maintenance. That's Supreme Creators. No job too big or too small. Home repair, remodeling needs. This is like a custom bar they made. Joe, this is dope. It look like, y'all ought to see the top. It look like glass up here, but I ain't going to talk too much, Joe. Yeah.
Dope.
Y'all don't mind me. I'm out here without my glasses on, so you know.
She can't see anything.
She can't see nothing.
I'm out here on the wing getting a prayer with mouth talk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shout them out, man. And Rapid Clothing as well.
Tell them about our other sponsors.
Well, we got Rapid Clothing, RAPPIN Clothing. Make sure y'all check them out. Oh, wait, hold on. That ain't what you was doing. Oh, my bad. There you go right there.
Rapid Clothing.
It's on there. Rapid Clothing. Make sure y'all go check out the Instagram. Y'all want to grab some of them dope tracksuits, hit them up at rapid.net. Let them know Smash Can sent you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Some of our favorite sponsors. This is one of our favorite sponsors right here.
Y'all, I'm a bartender today, so I'm a little, you know, I ain't got no glasses on. I'm pouring a drink. But make sure y'all go to RainerRay.com. Check out her apparel. Not only do she have leggings for big and small women, she also has unisex joggers. So y'all can bring back that 90s shit, and you and your man can dress alike and look dope at the same time.
Wait, hold on. So you telling me and my chick can have on the same joint? We be out in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Shit! I've been waiting to do that, Joe. I'm about to go grab me. Hey, right now, I'm finna go grab me something right now. Is it?
Y'all ain't gonna go to Magic Photo though. You ain't gonna take your girl to Magic Photo.
I'm gonna go. We gonna be all in the.
Oh, we in that bit.
I want the backdrop though. I want to go get where I get the whole backdrop in the back with the 90s, and they got the. I'm gonna go. Where I get the fake money from though?
That same shit that be on the coffee cup.
I'm gonna go on Amazon, give me a brick of money, and it's going down.
Remember that background that used to be on the coffee cup too?
What? Backdrop. background on the coffee cup?
It was like the same design and shit. But anyway, but yeah, if y'all go to either one of my profiles, IG or Facebook, click on the link and y'all can use the code Queenland to get 15% off at checkout. So real quick, before we move forward, I just be wanting to let people know why I push this brand and why I'm so supportive of it. Not only is it an Afro-Latina woman representing, but she's not only representing her, Latina side, she's also looking out for her African side.
Right,
So when you go to her website, she has Diosa, Ahosi, and Queen Leggett. With the African-inspired print, she also educates you a little bit on, those different names. So, I'm being choosy on who I represent, and this is one that I'm proud to represent.
That's what
Choose
I'm
it.
Shout her out. For real. Anything else?
No, we got to get into the show. Today's show.
I was going to say shout out Oodles. No, my bad.
Today's show, as y'all see, it's already on the screen. Lil Baby versus Megan Thee Stallion, right? We chose these two as artists of the year.
Mm-hmm.
They've been in heavy conversation of who's the top artist of the year. And so we decided that we're going to share with you guys who we feel is better between these two, Lil Baby versus Megan Thee Stallion.
Who had the best year, pretty much? So that could we say like who to? Because I don't want to say who the best.
Why not? I feel like they both rap-wise.
They hold it down. No bullshit. Like they set the examples and they setting a standard. Should I say?
You know what?
For the game right now. So
crazily enough,
go ahead.
I'm gonna have a weird opinion on this, and y'all gonna be like, gonna clutch y'all fake ass pearls on this.
Well, we always kick the show off with you, so let's go.
You know what?
That's how we do that. Do the dub.
You know what? I went with Lil Baby on this.
What? All right, come on, talk your shit. I want to know why.
I had to wait for MX to get done catching his pearls.
Because she threw me off.
Hey,
I didn't expect you to say that.
I
honestly knew you was coming in here rocking with Thee Stallion.
So you know what's frustrating is I was listening to her last album and I actually started to get bored.
Okay.
And it's disappointing because from when I first heard her to now, I'm not getting a lot of variety. And it's starting to wear on me liking her as an artist.
Oh.
Now, like her journey, that's, you know what I mean? That right there, I got to respect it from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as when it comes to her artistry, her lyricism, her brand, where she's going, it's just all kind of starting to get boring to me. Like every time she pops up with an endorsement, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Right.
Coach,
Right.
Fashion Nova,
Right.
Savage Fenty.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
like, fuck
Shout
yeah.
out to her on Savage Fenty.
She been going crazy. On
Yeah,
everything,
so it's like, man, I'm excited for her every time, but when it comes to her rapping, I'm starting to get bored.
Damn.
Now, Lil Baby, even though I didn't really care for some of the songs that he was in, like he has a song with Monica, he went there. He stepped outside of his norm and did something different.
Okay.
So that's letting you know that he can, go veer off into other shit as opposed to just rapping about that drug shit all the time.
Right.
Or, getting money, blah, blah, blah. I just think his career is kind of going not in necessarily a better versatility. That's the word I'm looking for.
So he's showing being versatile.
Yeah, he's providing more versatility with his rhymes and his bars as opposed to Megan. And that's disappointing to me because I'm all about the women.
Okay.
In more ways than one. Okay, moving on. I'm all about the women, women in hip hop busting down doors and, making the way for the generations behind us because that's what the women from the 90s did for us to be able to do this shit now.
Right.
You know what I mean? But not a lot of variety coming from Megan. And that's like, so even when you think about Nicki, you had where she was able to be this soft rapper, where she was able to rap that hard shit. She was able to joke as well, but it's like with Nicki, and now that she with Megan, now that she going through this shit with Tory, she gotta come hard.
Right.
But she's always came hard.
Right.
So that's what I went with.
Dang.
I mean,
I respect it.
It's disappointing to say the
No.
least.
She said it's disappointing.
Because I want to go with Megan, but
Okay.
I really was just like, okay.
So this is just damn. We got one for Megan. Now, damn, that was good. That was a good analyst. Now we saying again. This is why I said top artist for this year, right? I went in and I started listening, and I like to go over the artist's music that they done for 2020, because that's all I wanted. I want to stick with 2020 this year, and it's been a pandemic year, so it's been kind of hard to do some shit, and then there's been some controversy behind a lot of one of the artists and shit like that. Actually, both of the artists, because they talk about Lil Baby right now with how much he paid, old girl,
$6,000.
Hey, I don't know. Have you seen her in any video? Oh, shut the damn. All right, look. So back to what I was saying. Right?
I mean, her shit on Twitter, so
right.
It ain't like you had to go and.
You Twitter. No, okay. Look, let me shut up, man. No, so look. All right. So this shit been a year. Don't get it wrong. Like I actually got more respect because we did Lil Baby and the Baby. Was that this year or last year?
This year, I believe.
All right. So probably in the early beginning of this year, we did Lil Baby versus the Baby. And
it was the battle of the Baby.
Yeah, and I took the Baby.
I did too.
Because I watched the Baby, I watched his growth. Like he been like a lot of people who just getting up on the Baby. He actually been around for a while,
right?
So to watch that, then to watch his growth, and then him excel and blow like that, and Bob for about that time, I was rocking with him. I wasn't feeling Lil Baby, but then I watched Lil Baby, and this past year leading on up, he been snapping. He been one of the most consistent artists out right now. Dropping hits after hits, features. Him and 42 Doug. We paid. Like you can't go in no club and not hear that shit and don't at the time when the clubs were still open. You know what I mean? Or even hearing the mix. You know what I mean? You hear DJ. You hear DJ drop that shit. I'm in the bit. You know what I mean? Like I was happy people don't even know the word. I don't. I just, and we be turned to that joint, right? So I'm like, damn, the Baby went crazy. But again, we got also, these artists for artists. They say 2020. Meg had a good fucking year this year. Regardless of all the bullshit that she's been through, she actually had like, let's be honest, this year, 3 top number one songs. Like at one time, like and she
WAP, Savage Remix, and
Body.
Yeah.
Number 1. And even doing all this shit that she's been going through, she's been able to do these features, been showing her growth that she can actually rap with different artists. Now, what I have liked about her this year is, I don't know if people been paying attention. Now, I pay a lot to music. I love this shit, right? So when people do that paying homage shit, right? But they pay homage in a way where you can tell they listen to the song, but they don't give it to you the way that the original song would, right? So when she dropped the track Bitch, like, come on, man. That's a pop song. Like, you got to represent them. You can't just come on there beating the nigga, the way she flipped that motherfucker, bro. Some people wasn't feeling it. I felt it 100%. I'm like, damn.
I felt it.
I said, damn. So she been reaching back. It was that one. It's another song that I heard that I forgot that she reached back on. And she been reaching back into them old track, but flipping it. And it's one. What's the one I just heard, bro? It's like a house track that she did. And it was I can't think of it. I just played it today, man. Just like listening it and recapping on me, and I'm like, oh, she really a student of the game. She's a real student of the game. And then the diss track. Cause we gotta be real with it, man. Like, it's been a lot of controversy going on. And as an artist and as a woman, she held her own, man. Even with all the controversy shit.
Shot you.
And she come on a hot beat.
Y'all know I love that motherfucker.
Hot beat. Like, we already know.
And it makes sense. Who shot you? She got shot.
This the history behind this beat, though, too. Like, we know the history. So if you grab this beat, you gotta murder a motherfucker on here.
No doubt.
And I'm gonna be real with you. She got, if you're a Tory supporter, she got at y'all too. I'm sorry. She said, if you fuck with that nigga, you's a bitch nigga. Like, damn, bars. So, I gotta be real with you. This year, artist of the year, I gave it to Megan Thee Stallion, bro. I swear to life I did. And the reason why is because in the midst of all this, she was still able to have 3. Now, off of everything that Lil Baby did, he still had not reached the #1 track. But he had this year some of the most tracks on the top 100. But he did not make a #1. She made 3 #1. So I gave it to Megan Thee Stallion this year as the top artist of the year.
So you going based off the chart or based off?
Oh, she been spitting some shit. No, she been spitting the charts and she been spitting some shit.
But have you been listening to her from beginning to end?
This year.
This year.
We said top artist of this year. I'm not going off. I didn't look at her. I know how she talked. But this year, the track that she talked on, I wanted some of her WAP. I wanted some of that body, yada, yada. I wanted, I'm just being real off of what she talked. Damn. And you got to remember, we was locked down on the pandemic, so she kept us entertained. And I really, her grind. Because right now, I'm being real with you, only other female artists that I'm really hearing and then I see this really doing some shit too is Mulatto. Big Lotto. I don't really, you know what I mean? And there's some out there, don't get me wrong. And I'm talking about in the main big scheme of things right now, the ones that they're pushing, the ones that we're seeing, like, you see Meg. You see Lotto right now. Mm-hmm. And Meg is the reason why women really want to rap this year too. Like, hold on, she's still holding down after getting popped in. She still and made #1 track. That's what. So yeah, bye.
You know what's crazy is though, like, so, and not to compare men and women. I hate turning it into a battle of the sexes. Yeah. But when men get shot in hip hop, that skyrocket their career.
True that.
And not that I want her to.
Damn, but not everybody.
Not that I want her to.
Not really.
Because Ray got shot around the corner. He still rapping.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Though,
okay,
like,
don't disrespect Ray.
Like 50 Cent, Pop. Motherfuckers get shot and they in a certain position and have that fan base. That shit shoot them up to the top.
True that.
And I hate to say this, but why not a woman too?
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Is it because it's a domestic incident? Because, like, we know Pac and them, they wouldn't know domestic niggas trying to get out on bro in there, right? This is the best. Even though who shot you, though, she got. she
well, and then we got the issue of Megan Thee Stallion being bigger than him, and then that was the rumor that, she was beating his ass, all type of shit.
Let's be real.
Nobody was really there.
I'm better be real. I don't have no opinion.
A man under 5'5".
I don't give a damn if it's a man and it's a female. Damn.
MX, come on.
Now, let's hear you, bro, because it's 1-1 right now, and I'm gonna tell you what the poll said later.
Man, listen. I agree with everything you just said about Megan Thee Stallion. She had a phenomenal year. She had those 3 #1 records. She's been although we talking about artist of the year, let's just be honest, for the past 2-3 years, she's been the face of women hip hop, pretty much, right?
Right.
She's been one of the leading faces, and even teamed up with the 2 leading faces prior to her, which was Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. She dropped records with both of them.
Love,
right?
Yeah.
So I think that's dope in itself. However, at the same time, Lil Baby been showing his ass. Right now, you seen me on Bar for Bar where we had the Battle of the Baby,
right?
And I said I took the Baby at the time too, right? And I'm gonna be honest, I did my homework during the show, but I don't know, something happened right after Bar for Bar that Lil Baby just lost his fucking mind.
I think a motherfucker sent him our episode. Probably, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he's like, y'all think I'm a whole ass nigga, and we ain't called none of that. But he was like, oh, these niggas here think I ain't know that.
I ain't no punk, bitch.
Let me tell you something. It's a few Lil Baby records that I'm gonna talk about real quick. That to me, this is why I took Lil Baby.
Okay.
Let's get to the shit.
Oh, so you took Lil Baby.
This Lil Baby.
Okay, let's go.
Something to Prove, right? On Something to Prove, where he talk about how you hit a flashy shit, but you hear him talking about why he want to be great. What's in him that's wants him to progress and be great, right? All In is another song where you hear him talk about shit. This one's supposed to be. This wasn't my thing, but since I'm in it, I'm all in. Like,
let's go.
And
come on, talk your shit, cuz.
And Humble, like he got so many of those records. Then like you said, 2020, he did the song about George Floyd, where he went out there,
he was
and
very
did
much
the video
so.
and emotionally scarred.
They say that's the only time he gonna do that one song. Cause even in the song he said, "Nigga, I know a lot, but I ain't gonna say because I'll be honest, I'm scared. These motherfuckers will do some shit too."
Facts.
He kept it real, I give him all of that. But we saying Bob, let's go. Come on.
So the reason I took him Bar for Bar though is because of what Radio Rahima said, which is the simplicity of making raps. Like, she just catering to her audience right now, right? Like, and I ain't mad at you. Get your money, do what you need to do. You know, be the face that you are right now, and create the wave that you create. Now, I get it, but we talking about rap. We talking about hip hop. We talking about Bar for Bar. I don't give a fuck about your accolades. I don't care about how many number ones you got, right? Like, great. Shit, the tag team had a number one with Whoop There It Is.
Damn, so you don't get out on tag team like that.
I ain't being funny. That's real. Like, they had the number one with Whoop There It Is.
Whoop There It Is.
Who Let the Dogs Out was number one before. Like,
damn.
like, so do that mean
they only had one though?
True.
She had 3.
Cool.
This year.
Cool. Not
last year. I'm not
comparing
we gonna talk about
her.
last year. This year.
I'm not comparing her to them. I'm saying number one don't really mean nothing. Like, no, I ain't taking away from a number one, but number one, when we talking about hip hop, when we talking about Bar for Bar, don't set you apart. That just put you in a spot. You ever heard a song that you love and hate?
You like the body.
You ever heard a song that you love and hate? Like,
like
I love what the women dance, how they dance to the song, and like what that means for them.
TikToks.
But the shit is so annoying after a while. She just body yada 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 yada. You're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
like,
that's a DJ for you. There you go. But go ahead, sorry. No, go ahead.
True, it might be part of that. But yeah, all in all, shit, I took Lil Baby, and that's why. Like, Lil Baby rapping his ass off right now. Like I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. In the past, if we talk about the past, like 5-6 years, a lot of these young boys, when I talk about who my favorite rappers, he in that conversation right now.
He said they calling him the greatest, and he don't want to become the greatest. I like what he's saying, bro.
Listen, Lil Baby right now, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit because he really got, like, you know how you hear some artists and they got it for a moment. Like, you hear that. To compare him, I don't want to compare him to nobody, but you hear that, or you see that superstar in him as like T.I.
Okay.
Got that quality, or like what you think T.I. superstar?
Well, that might be. Is that
this is personal. I'm
okay, but you get what I'm saying? Like, that star quality, like T.I. got like that longevity about itself. If he keep going, like a Jeezy, like a lot of Gucci, a lot of those other Atlanta pioneers before him, I think he next. I think if he do,
I can give you that.
He's still on that. He next. So yeah, what the poll say?
The poll really put Lil Baby.
Yeah, Lil Baby.
They went with Lil Baby. Body yada 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 yada.
So to me, that's what made me think you took Megan.
She got that walk too.
Do you think she had the best verse on WAP though? I think Cardi B, that second verse when she talked about that little thingly thing in the back of her throat, that shit was bananas.
I think they verse was both equally from a woman's standpoint. I think their verses were both equally great because when Megan goes,
I can't get mad at that.
Cardi's dangly thing in the back of her throat. I gotta say that on beat all the time. When that comes, the equivalent line to that is when I rap the dick, I'm gonna spell my name.
Yeah, I love when she hit you with the I love when she hit you with the and then she do it. Like,
and if you see the video, you can see her body move into it. Yeah, it's okay.
This is what I'm saying. All I saw was I was gone crazy. I was like, oh shit, she but that's me.
Yeah.
So, Lil Baby, artist of the year for Bar for Bar.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy that we didn't even take him initially for?
But this is the realness. It's crazy.
It's artist of the year.
It's the realness behind your music, and it's shit change, shit grow. That's what I like about what we do. It's like ain't nothing always etched in stone. You know what I mean? Like, if an artist continue to work, he might change.
And he definitely changed our opinion, especially mine.
I told you that's
I'm
how I
a Lil
felt
Baby
about
fan.
Future. Like now I'm back off of Future. Like cause I ain't heard shit that really had me like, oh shit, let me check you out. Everybody talking about him and that Uzi Vert shit. I listen to it. I'm like, yeah, nah, it ain't what I thought it should have been. But again, that's my opinion.
I agree.
But at first I didn't lie. I didn't fuck
What's
with
your favorite Future album though? Mine is DS2.
That's the
Dirty Sprite 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
the part
Yeah.
that one, and that was the album. Mixtape
Favorite
was 40 was it 40 days, 40 nights?
Yep.
Like
So I fuck with you.
that's my shit, bro. Like, and that's when I started with like the evolution of that. So
Please don't ask me what my favorite
No, we already-
album was.
no, we already know you ain't fucking with it. we know that.
Radio Rahima, you got hip hop news for us?
So Eminem, someone who they say is the greatest. He released Music to Be Murdered by Side B, which is the sequel to Music to Be Murdered by.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed a couple of people did that this week, but okay, keep going.
Well, he took a shot at Snoop this time. So
What the fuck he dissing Snoop? He dissing Snoop?
So this is what he said.
Your cousin is Snoop.
This is what he said.
Okay,
As far as squashing beef, I'm used to people knocking me, but just not in my camp. And diplomatic as I'm trying to be, last thing I need is Snoop dogging me. Man, dog, you was like a damn god to me. Not really. I had dog backwards. So some speculate.
Dog is God.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, damn, what happened?
So some speculate that he rapped that because Snoop didn't say he was one of his top 10 rappers. But there's no confirmation on why he.
When Snoop talked about his
He
top 10
did.
rappers,
I forget. I don't know the interview, but they asked Snoop what was his top 10, and he named everybody, and Eminem wasn't in the top 10.
Yeah. And even though
yeah,
Eminem is tough lyrically,
I've been seeing a lot of top 5 conversations, right? Conversations, and I seen one where Gillian Wallow was talking to Flex, right? And it was asking Flex who is his top 5 New York rappers, and he said take Jay-Z, Nas, all those guys out because they already.
Legendary, so
Biggie, they already there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so who your top 5? And Flex couldn't do it.
You couldn't give him his top 5.
You couldn't give him his top 5 after that. So they were saying like that's a cop out. Like y'all use that as a cop out. Like who your top 5 after that? Jada, Fab. Like
I got a squad right now, so I ain't even finna. Y'all know who I be listening to, so I'm sorry.
And then it comes down to even though the average person just really feel like. Eminem is so great. It's like he's just a person that's able to keep going without taking a breath. And that's what makes him great. You know what I mean? It's like he's a good roaster.
And his witty punch, like I was about to say, his witty punch.
It's like to where I may get one good joke off on y'all, and if that shit blows y'all out the water, y'all can keep going for 10 minutes on me. And it's like, damn, these motherfuckers said her knees touch together. Like, that shit don't even make sense. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up. But just because, he's able to keep going and without breathing, it's like they say he's great. He has a good cadence. We ain't going to deny that. We're not going to deny his place in the game. But it's just like, bruh.
He ain't some people top.
Snoop, he ain't in my top.
Yeah, it's like.
He in my top 15.
I don't know, because
in my top 10.
You know what? To be honest with you, I ain't never
10.
did my top 10. Like to be honest with you, I stick with the top 5, and everybody knows number 1 pop. So like, everybody else, I don't give a fuck. No,
but it'd be like we gotta go laugh out of Eminem, but it's like we couldn't really relate to his shit because he's from a fucking trailer park. It's like okay,
I think that's the biggest part of it. Like for me, I don't relate to a lot of it. Like when you start talking about killing your mama and all that, like I don't understand.
Like your mama come with white privilege. Okay, great. Moving on.
I ain't even gonna say that out loud to get fucked up. I got family members that be like, "You ain't even touch my auntie," and now I got to scrape with them. Like, I ain't doing none of that. Like, damn, you love my mom more than me. Hold on.
And that was the talk when it came to Eminem. It's like, yeah, he can say, "Yeah, I'll fucking kill my mama and chop up in the throat." But if a black dude said that, it's like, "Hey, my nigga, what the fuck?"
We pulling up to holler at us, bro. What's wrong with you,
Even
man?
though they don't even know your mama.
Pull
They
up
don't know
like,
your mama.
you know Baba Jean don't need none of that, Joe. Don't you say that about Baba Jean again. We're gonna fuck you up.
Regardless of what your mama did, how she did it, you gonna respect it.
Like Joe, Baba Jean right there on the corner selling her. I don't give a fuck.
Like,
Your mama can sell her ass.
I don't even know you, nigga.
Right,
Like,
like your mama can sell as much ass she want. That's your mama, nigga. Like that, and like you know. So I feel you. I feel you.
I don't know. Okay, so Whack 100. Did y'all see the video?
Oh, posted that. Shout out my nigga Whack, Joe.
Yeah.
Show you, Joe. Them hands ain't Did you see the way I edited that though? Did y'all see
No
that?
doubt,
My
no
bird
doubt.
was like, yeah.
So game managers, these two white guys, threw some racial slurs at him, and shit, he had to square up. Two of them tried to rush him.
Hey, he
put one on his ass and had him leaking.
dropped
Had
him.
him leaking. If you check out the video, it's on Dream Team Chicago. Ba
Yep.
and the Smash Cash ENT page, man. Go check it out. Like he laced him, and the other one, you can tell he got scared. Cause when he saw, oh, hold on, oh, he really gonna
The bigger
swing.
one. He dropped the big one, so
Right.
the other one was like, "Oh, just leave. Give me the car and go about your business."
Get his license plates. He heard us say, get his license.
And you know what I hate that he said at the end is, I pay property taxes here. I'm not going nowhere. Why does that have to be a part of the argument? You know what I mean?
No, that was Wack saying that.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Why is that?
Because dude trying to act like you ain't. He trying to act like he ain't
I
over there.
know, but what I'm saying is, if they was fighting another white guy, that wouldn't have been a part of the argument. So this is just some stuff that just be
Said
pissing
they
me
was
off.
racist.
That I be
Did you see
dissecting this shit down, and you know,
Hold on, let me see. Did you actually see?
2020.
Did you actually see what he put? Why he did it though?
Yeah, I seen it.
He actually put a comment up. Let me show it to y'all. Well, let me read it on time for y'all. And let y'all know why he said he did it. He said, I was the victim. It was two on me and two approaching skinheads. I'm just not going for it. Been doing this way too long. To all black people, be careful. They are plotting and will try to attack you when they think you're vulnerable. As a black man, I was in fear of my life, so I defended myself. Now they have called the police playing victim. Thank God somebody pulled out a camera that knew somebody I knew. Stay ready. Please, we are under attack. So,
Because who that just happened to?
who else did that? What, you talking about the lady?
A$AP Rocky.
Oh, yeah. Can I get some too? Damn, man.
A$AP Rocky. Didn't that just happen to him over in Sweden?
Oh
Yeah. Well, he was locked up, folks. It was recorded that they kept approaching him trying to start a fight with him, but motherfuckers don't fuck with Joe. They feel a certain type of way. He feel a certain type of way.
Yep.
You know, we talked about that briefly on Smash Cash. On Top 10 to 10, we talked about the lady, the bogus raids in Chicago.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The incident that they got on CBS.
Luckily, he was in the States, though. You know what I mean? Because if he was in another country, who knows how that could have turned out, you know?
Right.
But it's fucking crazy out here for us, man. And the fact that a lot of us got to fight so hard.
You want everybody to the gym to get everybody else, but not you, know? All right, go ahead.
The fact that a lot of us got to fight so hard just to, you know, be respected, that should be pissing me off, man. And I be trying not to be that person. But hey.
What's the last part of the news you got?
Last but not least, my girl, Mulatto.
Damn, you know,
Big Lotto?
I thought you was going to talk about Tip, but go ahead.
Boy, I'm
Wait,
giving him that energy.
Wait, what just happened with Tip now?
So, Mulatto,
Okay, good.
she's trying to change her name.
Big Lotto?
Yeah, because the whole mulatto thing, y'all know the negative shit that come behind that. So what
negative shit you got being a mixed child? That's mixed mulatto.
Yeah, but
right?
you know the short name for mulatto is Mutt.
Oh shit! Damn! Wait,
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
do call him that.
I didn't think. I mean, I know what you mean, but damn.
So what she said
She
is,
just schooled the guys today. I appreciate that knowledge on everything.
So what she said is, I'm not a colorist, but the internet gonna do what they do. I can't convince people that already don't like me otherwise, so I'm not gonna have a stroke about it. But, you know, that's gotta fuck with you just a little bit, you know, mulatto.
Shout out Big Lotto. That's all they call Big Lotto.
And you know, those are insults they used to hurl back in the day to the mixed kids, you know, you mulatto and all of that. So, you know.
That's why I call her Big Lotto. I rock with that. She been going hard since I
She's killing. She been killing it.
You know what somebody said today is that it was hard to see her transition from the show that she was on to this sexualized character. I'm like, I agree with that.
It definitely is.
But the fact is, and I really hope that people are paying attention, but the fact is, as a woman, being a great lyricist, just don't get it.
And she's a great lyricist. She used to, yeah.
No, definitely.
But also, if y'all followed her, you listen to what she's saying as well, and she telling you like a lot of this is she owns her shit. Like she made sure this is why she didn't sign because she said she talked about her not signing Jermaine Dupri and all that shit. Like, and there's reasons behind that shit. She learned the game. She picked up on certain shit. So she ain't no dummy. She probably.
You know what I think it is too though. Like it's just weird seeing young girls grow into their womanhood when you're so used to them talking about one thing. It's almost was like watching Bow Wow, right? Like all I want to do is watch you bounce with me, and then he, talking about he got all the girls, right? Like now he talk about like.
Remember when he started hanging with
Gucci? When he started cursing,
when Soulja Boy started hanging with Gucci Mane, that's when he went to a Big Soldier. He was in the trap, like. Hold on, you just told me zoom, watch the soldier. Let me zoom, watch the soldier.
With Brandy, right? Like at first she was sitting in the room and she was chilling, then all of a sudden,
I was ready for Brandy. So
we always ready for Brandy.
Grew up. No, see, Brandy, yeah, exactly. So
but I'm saying
when you start talking grown, hold on, you on that? You get out.
Okay, wait. So that artist for me that made that weird transition was Usher. So we had Confessions, we had all the good music, and then he came out with "If You Fucking With Me, Really Fucking With Me." Is that what Usher saying? Hold on, rewind that shit. I don't think I heard that right. Because he had never been so vulgar before.
I think that's when he stepped away from his mama management too at that time. Because you remember his mama managed him for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Then when he switched off and get married to a girl and she took over, that's when you started seeing the change. So.
I'm fucking talking about Nicki in the video.
And that might be the same thing with Brandy now that y'all just said something. Brandy mama, Miss Norwood was on it. And I don't even know her like that. It's just hearing the talks about her like,
okay, look, if I say so in the fucking with me song, I just want the world to hear this. When Nicki did her verse, when she said, "Excuse me, little mama, but you should say I'm a duty. I'm looking for a cutie, a real big go ghetto booty." Did anybody see the video with the frail ass white girl that had no ass in
Facts.
So wait, hold on.
She did not back up those bars.
The visual didn't back up.
Did not back up those bars.
Cute face.
She got to get scratched up for that shit. Then
cute face, but there was no ass in sight.
You got to go get the big donkey booty, like.
At least just have a bump. At least.
Like, no, if you say a big old ghetto booty, you got to have it. That motherfucker got to be like.
You got to be like.
You got to have it where you look like this.
Bro, at least just have a little bit of ass. I don't give a fuck if it's one of them slim thick asses, but this motherfucker is like, hey.
The cardboard.
The motherfucker straight. Like, whoa.
She just hit the wall, Joe. Hold on.
He said it was just
have all
straight drywall. Just straight drywall.
And your whole pelvic area hurt.
You have all that tailbone in your pelvic area.
You can't hit that.
Okay, moving on.
Okay. Was that all the news?
That's all I had.
All right, what y'all listening to, man? So we can get up out of here.
Oh, damn. We really going into that?
Damn.
I forget. All right, fuck it. Y'all know I'm Griselda crazy right now, right? I've been checking out, Conway just redistributed and dropped out From the King to God, the deluxe version. But like about 6 more tracks on that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So he went bananas. I'm listening. That's what I'm listening to. Who else I listen to? Hold on, I got a playlist. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking out with Top 10 and 10 and some more shit. I actually been listening to that because we're officially on Spotify right now.
Facts.
So y'all go check out Top 10 and 10, some more shit. I think the Wake Up Mix might be over here as well. So I'm going to go check, but.
Don't tell nobody.
Don't.
They're going to be blowing me up trying to figure out how they can get their song.
This is what I've been listening to. I actually checked out the Eminem album as well, B-side. I'm checking that out. Another B-side that dropped was Lil Wayne. If y'all didn't know, and it ain't on a lot of fucking sites, so you have to go really look for that shit. Like, he dropped it. I'm gonna actually do a post about my opinion on these joints as well. Who else I checked out? Because Welcome Home, Rowdy Rebel. I'm checking out. I checked out some of his joints.
Whole GS9 who coming home, man.
Real soon. Free Bobby Smurder, because that's a stand-up motherfucker right there for what he had to do. Who else I listen to? Oh, Bryson Tiller. He just dropped Anniversary. So if y'all ain't in tune with that, check out that. Huh?
He dropped? I ain't heard Bryson joint yet.
Anniversary. That's the whole album he just dropped. So this is marks the anniversary of him dropping the Trap Soul.
Trap Soul.
Like a 5-year anniversary or some shit like that. Also, because I was behind on it, and I was kind of pissed off that I was behind on it. I was checking out G Herbo. I mean, not G Herbo, but G Count and Bodil, The Purge.
Who put you up on that?
The Purge. Look. So if you ain't in tune with The Purge, check that out. Also, G Herbo just dropped a statement. It's a lot of controversy going out. So I'm gonna just say this though, because I like to put everybody out. Rockstar Rodeo just went back to Joe Rodeo, and he dropped out no comment. I can't wait till that drop. That's all I got to say though. That's all I got to say. Look, it's hip hop Chicago shit. Let's go. Yeah.
What you been listening to? Radio
What you got back there in the back?
I got my portable drink charger. Shout out. Okay.
What the fuck?
So I ain't really been listening to too much of shit this week. I went back to work, came off of my COVID FMLA for the shorty.
Okay.
So, I've been spending, 8 to 8.5 hours a day at work, which kind of sucks, because I need to get a rich sugar daddy or something. But, tuned into that Smash Cash Radio on Spotify. I was listening to that yesterday. Make sure y'all tune into that shit. Well, I tuned in because I was recently on there. So, I had to hear myself. And then I was like,
that's how she promotes the gods.
So,
thank you, though. I appreciate that.
Make sure y'all check that out. Listening to 21 Savage, that shit. I be trapping on the way to work now, before I go in with a professional voice.
21.
I be trapping this shit. Shout out to my Uncle Morgan Freeman, man.
You don't be on the phone calling nobody pussy.
Man, look. I showed me on that phone with them customers. Like, come on, man. You finna pay this deductible, pussy. I can't say that to that level. Shout out to my Uncle Morgan Freeman, man. And you know what's so fucking cool, man? And this is the thing, I think I said this before. It's the thing about these rappers that can't get with the young folks and all of this other shit. Like, fuck you. Because if Morgan Freeman can get on there and fucking show support, and my uncle said, period. My niggas say
Snitches
a rat
and rats.
is a fucking rat. Period.
Oh God! Like they got turned that shit to the sky. Like,
hey, that's why the wake up makes me know when we was playing Snitches and
Rats. Yes.
Like if you got somebody like Morgan Freeman that can get on and support these young artists, and what the fuck is wrong with these other rappers that can't get with the shit? Okay.
Ego shit.
And last but not least, I listen to a lot of Solange, man. And
I fucking knew she was gonna say that.
I've been listening because look,
the anniversary just came up for the album or something. Because I seen her on Tidal, and I'm like, yeah, I wonder if this girl gonna say she been listening to Solange.
Look,
sorry.
This is the thing. So it's like listening to her music is definitely a whole vibe, but the fact that she put out real shit, but she's still in touch with the roots and the earth. She done did shit with Lil Wayne. She done did shit with Gucci. You know what I mean? She's still in touch with hip hop.
Right.
Okay.
She did shit with Master P, and
Dirty South.
she just really about black empowerment. And I fucking love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite track is on her newest album. She's like, we deal with the freaking, but that's in volume 2. But what she's talking about though is how the black woman, how great we fucking are. Like, do you realize the person that created you created the stars, the moon, the sun?
Talk
you know
shit.
what I mean?
Talk your shit.
It's like, man, just listening to her. Like, if I'm not trapping in the morning, I'm listening to her. Y'all can catch my videos too, because I be talking shit on the way to work.
I've been I ain't gonna lie to you.
Talk about that email you've been. I know you're gonna talk about your email. No,
which email?
All your emails you get.
I got a lot of emails, so I don't know which. You got one in particular?
I don't know. I'm just asking because I don't never get these emails.
I just gave you an email. Shout out to Young Stacks because I listened to Young Stacks' new album.
Okay.
And we debuted the whole album on the Wake Up Mix on Smash Cash Radio.
Yes, we did.
So shout out to Young Stacks. I still been in my listening to the little people in my little people bag.
Next tier. This thing working.
I've been listening to the whole thing.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, yeah.
Y'all need to get in tune with them if y'all ain't in tune with them. I was listening to Joel Q new project, last project. So shout out to Joel Q. It's another project I was just listening to. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Wild posted this on Smash Cash Radio. It's on Illinois Radio. Mika Luciano just dropped a 4-minute freestyle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out Mika, man.
Shout out to Mika. And can we have a conversation right here?
Bipolar Beauty.
You want to have it right now on Bar?
Yeah. Because I posted it. She already know I'm on her. I'm on her.
So listen.
No. But yeah.
So listen. I'm gonna be honest. We was having this conversation privately, so we're gonna do it publicly, Mika, because you deserve this. I'm like, yo, what Mika doing? Why she trying to be a comedian? She too dope to be had and rapping. Like, I hope she ain't trying to flip and do some other shit. Like, she what's she doing, right? Because I see the videos, and I'm gonna be honest, when she be like, brother or sister, that shit funny. Don't get me wrong, like it be funny, but I'm just like, yo, nah, Mika, what's she doing? Like, she quit, she tripping, and then this freestyle drop, but she rap over 6 foot 7 foot for 4 minutes.
Yes.
Just go watch it, because I can't even. I ain't gonna give it enough of its just due by just explaining I'm how bananas this girl went. Like when I'm telling you, like every other line, it was like, oh, not even every other line. It was like, damn, wait a minute, start over. Damn, start over. Like I'm at the point where I might hit up the plug and say, bro, just send me the audio and let me do the wake up mix.
Come on,
that's gonna happen.
Cause I'm gonna say this much. Fire, first and foremost. And how I got up on it was this. I just happened to wake up yesterday and went through my phone, and my boy, shout out Raw Ruler, he posted the shit in his story. And I'm like, oh, hold on, Mika dropped the freestyle. Because again, we did have this conversation. And I had the conversation with a couple of my homies, Jones. And my man was keeping a secret. Shout out Illinois Jones, because he would not tell me.
Jones always got a secret.
He would not tell me. He just said, oh. As I said, he was like, bro, she did an ill freestyle, ill style. Wait, what? She did an ill style. Just wait for it. I'm like, this all he say.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't fair. He just said, just wait for it. Like,
we go to a whole nother conversation. I wake up yesterday, I saw Raw posted. I said, oh, I only post the clip because that's what I saw. Then I said, wait, hold on. It said for the full thing, hit the link. Nigga, I go hit the link and was like, did she just go fucking bananas? If you listen
Mika,
to
I'm sorry, Mika.
On everything, I had to hit up like, I apologize.
Mika, I'm sorry, Mika. Do what you're doing, Mika. I'm gonna just let you be.
But her versatility in that clip, when you check that clip out.
Not to mention, she fine chocolate.
Hey, and the way she flipped her body. Look, hey, that might even make you want to look at it a little bit more. Like, hold on. Damn, she said that and she looked like that. But look, I ain't gonna hold her too much because I know people gonna be on here like, I just hold her. Yeah.
And if we are,
go on that motherfucker and check it out.
I'll be 100. Y'all gotta go see it. This girl lost her goddamn mind. Like,
she's a Chicago fucking female that rap her fucking ass off. Yes, we holding her. Because not a lot of Chicago rappers, female rappers, get they just doing this shit.
I'm gonna be 100 with y'all.
Damn.
It ain't even a lot of male rappers who can do what the fuck she did. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. It ain't even a lot of bar for bar. I'm DJ Mace to the.
I'm wild, smash cash, man.
I'm trying to tell y'all, shit. Talking about you ain't gonna hold her. We gonna hold the fuck out of her.
We was supposed. You ain't telling who you
was.
Oh,
my bad.
She didn't tell y'all who she was. Who you is?
Oh, I'm Radio Rahim. Y'all follow me, Radio Rahim 312 on all social media platforms. Make sure y'all check me out. So y'all know recently I had fibroid tumors removed.
Right.
So I'm trying to make it my mission to educate Black women, to promote healthier lifestyles, to break the curse, and to help Black women understand that most of the time it's not the disease or the sickness that's inherited, it's the lifestyle that's inherited. So that's it.
I like that.
That's dope.
I'm wild. Smash Cats. You can follow me on everything at Smash Cats ENT. Pardon body. Smash Cats Radio. That's on Instagram and Twitter. But like the pages on Facebook. Make sure y'all check out the Wake Up Mix every morning on Spreaker.com. Smash Cats Radio. Follow us right now. Go download the Spreaker app. And don't forget to Talk 10 to 10, Monday through Friday. Same channel. 10 p.m., 12 a.m. We going bananas.
DJ MH Twitter, DJ MH #2 DA, Instagram, Twitter, like the page on Facebook as well. Check out the website, djmhtwitter.com. We got some new dope shit. And before we get out of here, Wow posted a post about some poetry that he gonna be reciting.
I'm in the process of still writing, right? But what
So I'm looking forward. So this what I'm gonna challenge. Wow, not only is he gonna do it like publicly at the open mic, we gonna get him to do it right here on Bar for Bar as well.
Yeah, so wait, hold on.
You got bars. So
cool. I will do it because the only reason I'm doing this one is, and the only reason I do it here is only if my co-host Radio Raheem will drop some bars as well. So.
Oh, this is a nice curve you got here, DJ MHD.
Yeah, so that's the reason I'm doing the open mic as well, because we're going 2/3 of but the whole dream team gonna be in the building.
Facts.
Let's just say that. We're gonna be all in the building. I got a special piece I'm putting together as we speak.
Well, if y'all
but I got us.
If y'all don't know, so I was recently invited to an open mic. It's called At Ease. It's up north, way up north, but definitely worth the drive. I'm not sure how much it costs to get in if you're not spitting all that shit. I paid $10 because I wasn't spitting, so I don't know, whatever. But it's a lot of dope artists that come through there. And they got a lot of positive shit going on.
It happens every day, every week?
It happens on the first Sunday of every month. So the next one is January 3rd. And at the end of it, so I stayed to the end because I wasn't going to, because of course, I got to get up and go to work in the morning. It happens about 7:00 in the evening. And at the end, they give you the chance to network with other people in the room to help grow your shit. Okay. So it's positive Black energy all in that motherfucker, y'all.
We in there. We will be there the first Sunday of 2021. Y'all get a chance to see Wow step out. 3rd, I'm stepping out on some new shit.
It's the live thing where they gonna do it there, right?
Yeah.
And then when we come back for bar, y'all gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I got some new
You got some new heat for
I got some new poetry, boy. It's gonna blow y'all fucking.
I can't wait because I'm geeking. I'm on low key. I've been studying. I got the thought. I know where I'm going with it. I just got to piece it down. I already know what.
I'm gonna give you some advice. I'm gonna just give you some
I already know where I'm at with it though.
Watch Love Jones,
bro. Okay.
DJ MH to the Wild Smash Cash Radio Raheem Bar for Bar. We out.
We out of here.